Hey, Art 110 people, just here enjoying a lovely Sunday afternoon and checking in to do my vlog on the next set of readings of Eva and Franco. So, first things first, the first question. Let's see. Okay, when art gets older, it does lose like some of its original value, like the brightness of the colors or the fine lines that you see originally. But with as art, it does increase in value the older it gets because it's withstood the test of time. Like you could have a piece of art that's been from the 1950s, and if people still recognize it now, the original piece, it's withstood the test of time, even though it has been dulled out because of environmental issues or just the way the painting itself has been kept. So it's I mean, there's two ways you can do it here. Like I think that it's better when it's faded throughout history, or it's been shown that it's gone through history than the actual original condition, because there's some things that the original condition had that may have been better with the test with the time going by on that one piece of art. And that yeah, the original condition of an art can gives us one thing, but as time goes by, the actual art itself can give us a totally different thing after a few hundred years. Okay, now number two. Even Franco's concept of originality, or the original, I agree with I, I I agree with it, because everything that we have is not original. It's just a deviation off of an idea that's been there for a really long time. And you can see it in every single movie that we've seen, TV show, anything that we've read, and it's basically a deviation of one single idea that someone had that deviated off another idea, and that's what we have now. It's nothing's original. Everything's just deviations off a single idea. And the dark twist behind Draco Darko Maver's art is, but they're freaking dead bodies. But the thing is he did these demonstrations of the bodies in the worn, torn areas of the Balkans that kind of like almost as a slap to the face to the people, but it kind of almost is not. But that's the twist behind it, is that he placed these dead bodies all over uh, in the Balkan war-torn areas. And that's what Draco Marver did in his art. And the fake plaque that Eva and Franco put up in Viterbo, Italy, it criticized the fact that in that one city in Italy, that all these buildings around there, they've had the special designation of being historical, or someone famous lived there. And the plaque itself reads, it's just an ordinary building. No one famous lived here. Just some architect built it. No one that anyone knows. That it's nothing special. No one famous born there. No one famous died there. And it criticizes the fact that one famous person can walk into a building and stay there for 10 seconds and walk out. Then you can put it as a historical building, saying that, oh, this famous person lived here. And it's basically saying about history is that history can be manipulated. You can change history easily by different perspectives of people, because as we know now, history is written by the winners and not the losers' perspective, and it's that makes it kind of almost romanticized and fantasized about things that actually happened in history. Yeah. And the main themes behind the Matz's exhibit of it's always 6 o'clock is basically I didn't get that whole piece exactly that much, because it's just a bunch of dolls standing around, but kind of shows how how little insignificant things can change, and how what we perceive in our by our eyes in reality can be changed itself. And that's with that. And with the sixth one, I just gotta say, the United We Stand can't they just make that movie? It just sounds interesting. Just that's my saying. And but it says about America and Hollywood, the actual fake production of the movie of United Would Stand. It kind of shows that that uh, that the actual European perspective would be to be one thing, and the American perspective is to be completely other, like being brutal and stuff. That's what it has America in there, and that Hollywood follows a certain pattern of storytelling and movies that they do. That America always comes out the hero and stuff like that, and it just shows that America and the Americans that go into Hollywood and make movies, they have one totally different perspective of what film is, and by that they just change up the entire like things that people see. So yeah, that's my 2 bits. So see you guys next time.